If we had good quality local services, it would make a huge amount of difference to our family. There wouldn't be the financial hardship. We would be emotionally stronger and more united. We wouldn't be split as a family quite so often. You become so much more time restricted when you have a disabled child. My third child, Jacob, has a learning disability, autism and hydrocephalus. Jacob has quite a lot of appointments. He has a paediatrician in Cornwall. He has a brain surgeon in Bristol. He sees a physiotherapist, a speech and language therapist, an educational psychologist, and of course his school, which is a specialist provision. So there's, a huge array of professionals that are part of his life. We're really happy with Jacob's specialist school that he goes to, but it is the other side of our city, so it takes him about an hour to get there in the morning on the minibus they provide. And the difficulty is that you just don't meet other parents, so I don't know who his friends are. We're also rather restricted in that some things he finds very difficult. Things that his brothers would really love to do, we sometimes can't do because Jacob finds it too much. Whilst there's a greater range now of activities, particularly for disabled children, there's still a need to really travel. Actually having them kind of an hour plus away can be really difficult. And there have been times when the perfect sibling activity has been in the west and the perfect disabled children activity has been in the east. So it's a challenge to find things that the whole family will enjoy. One of the biggest problems is the financial impact on our family finances. When Jacob had one hospital admission and then 3 emergency admissions to hospital earlier this year, I worked out that it cost us £4,000 in loss of earnings, in fuel in the car, in car parking costs, in having to turn down work because we didn't know whether we were going to be able to do it or not. The government are currently looking at putting a new bill, Children and Families Bill, through government. And I think it's great that we can try and influence them to provide services more locally to the families.
6 in 10 families with a disabled child say they can't get the support they need locally. Please click on the link to support our campaign.
What is it that you like about Christmas?
Because I get loads of presents. Getting the presents. Presents. Presents? Presents. Presents. Presents.